G'day, we're just going to have a quick look at the timing of pack races or manual finishing of athletes using a wireless start device and wireless trigger device. In this case, it's the one and the same device. My starter is my finisher. So I'm just going to start up the timing software. Okay, so we've just started up the timing software and we'll notice up the top here that it is green for my hub, so my wireless hub is connected and happy. If I start up the software and this was red, so if I unplug my hub, that goes red, then I've got to go and plug my hub in and or go and press on this option up the top. Now that I've plugged it back in, that will go green again soon. If I click on it, it'll actually let me find other available COM ports. So if I haven't plugged it in before and I plug it in and it's still red, come in here, find the other available COM port, select it, and then hit connect, and then happy days from there. So my hub's connected, I'm on pack, I could be on other screens, so make sure I go to pack, turn on my start device. That's now come up down here with a little picture of it and battery and so on, so that will update. There we go. So now I'm just going to go and run a race. I could turn on a second start device and that would appear here, and I could also turn on a trigger device which is separate to a start device. A trigger device will only let you finish races versus a start device will let you start and finish races, so they can do both functions. Okay, so I'm just going to hit go race. Now that we're in this screen here, we'll notice that we have this blob over here for a green start device, meaning that it's connected and happy, and at any point in time I can check in on it by mousing on it to see what the battery and reception is. Now that I'm ready to start a race, the light on my start device is solid, so I can press the start button on the device itself. And the clock started. We get a little tick on here, and we also have an E up the top, E meaning it was an electronic start. Now I'm just going to hit the button on the start device called trigger, and we get times on the screen, also where this trigger came from versus if I use the shift key on the keyboard. So that's me just pressing keyboard as well as the button on the trigger. So you can trigger a race many different ways, and it tells you where it came from in case you're wondering. I haven't selected a distance yet, but I can do that now. We can start to key in athlete names and details, which will then give us their age and gender even while the race is running. So there we go, race is still running, still recording people. So far there's been 18 athletes finish. So I can keep doing that while I'm writing in other people's names. And so on. So there's no reason to stop and wait for the race if you have athletes ready to key in. All these column headings up here are expandable, and I can also turn on or off column headings too. If I don't care about the type, we can take that off. So now I can't see that. Records are handy to keep, so is PB. Status is one which will let you actually change it to a disqualify if you need to, particularly for walks. So that will still upload a time for an athlete or take them out of the place getting, and they'll see DSQ next to their name. Thanks for your time. That's a quick overview of how to run a race using your wireless start device and trigger. Have a good day.